Hello there guys, Wayne from Luna's World. I hope you're well and welcome to part 2 of the Princess of the Caribbean scenery by AWdesigns or AWdesigns. And yeah, so we're going to be taking off from St Barts. This is where we are right now. We're going to be doing a little bit of sightseeing around the island here and then flying over to Saba and landing on a relatively small airfield. So we're going to do that in the Aquila, which is what you're seeing right now. This is a light aircraft sports kind of plane. Very cool for sightseeing with the bubble canopy there. And just a very cool aircraft indeed, actually. It works really well in VR as well. So yeah, looking forward to doing this. Let's jump into the cockpit. And as we do that, I'm going to read out some of the features while you guys can drool over the very nice cockpit we have here. So one thing to say is that this is extremely well optimized for performance. So you should be able to run this on, you know, a relatively, I wouldn't say low end, but mid-range PC should be fine. You can dial this down and dial it up to how you wish, but yeah, you should still get a good amount of auto-gen and a good amount of visual fidelity versus FPS, which is great. We have 100% PBR assets, extensive use of photogrammetry in the creation of 3D assets. That's a bit of a mouthful. Developed with on-site photography, so everything you see should be accurate. 50 centimeters of ortho handcrafted ground textures to increase the detail of the runway and nearby areas. Now the ground textures do look fantastic, I have to say, and that was the case with the Princess Juliana scenery as well. We have modified mesh using topographical charts and photographic references, alpha blended tropical water textures, detailed night lighting, and hundreds of hand-placed objects, which you'll see. I mean, there really is a lot of detail here at the airfield. So without further ado, let's get this started. We're going to use the magic functions here on the Aquila, and just to make things quicker, really. There's no other reason, but this is a cool aircraft. There's a lot of features. We've got toggled checklists. We've got wheel fairings and stuff we can check here. We've even got a flight instructor mode, fuel and balance. It's very cool. It's very cool. Right, so we're good to go. Let's release the parking brake and we'll taxi on out to the runway. So yeah, a fair amount of static aircraft here. We've got a couple of, or 3 TBMs, some caravans, and then we've got a bunch of GA stuff over here with a hangar. So yeah, good amount of stuff going on. I just hope we don't clip this beautiful TBM. I think we're okay. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, we'll put our lights on, set our flaps to take off. And what we'll do as we do this, we'll just go to an external circle view as we taxi onto the runway, and so you can see around here. Oops, it's quite hard to taxi and there we go. That's one thing I will say, some very nice grass textures here, and there's some nice PBR effects in full force. Right, we'll hit our brakes there. I know we didn't do any run-ups or anything like that, but we'll just get on up there and enjoy the beautiful scenery that we have here. So let's go. Airspeed is alive, and there's 40 knots, and there's 50 knots, and rotate. Excellent. Right, we'll just climb out a little bit, fiddle around with the lighting so you can see the different sort of colour effects. Very nice sea textures there. Avoid this mountain as with the Princess Juliana, let's go flaps up now, scenery, I did pop into Google Earth and check out the island, and I'm very happy to report that in the same way that Princess Juliana had accurate representation of houses, house style and colour, it's the same here, which is great. Alright, so we'll start our right hand turn and we'll fly back over the airfield. And look at the vegetation here. There's a ton of hand-placed trees and things. Very cool. The sky textures, by the way, are ultimate weather. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Some lovely... just come off the throttle a wee bit. But yeah, very nice sea textures there. So we'll fly over the ridge here, and you'll see another part of the town where there's a marina, there's a little lighthouse, there's a kind of, curiously, a weird sort of industrial type place right on the beautiful beach. We'll go and see that first, actually. That'll give us we've got a playing field down there. Yeah, a ton of detail here. It's really, really very nice. But yeah, look, here's the sort of industrial place, and then a beautiful beach. It's a real shame. You know, this yacht lights up, which is kind of cool. It's very nice. But yeah, the textures down there look absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to try this in VR. And as you can see, we're hitting 95 frames, so the performance here is very good. I have been getting some rather odd stuttering, and I think that's to do with my overclock. So I'm currently fiddling about with it to try and get that sorted. So if you do see any stutters, it's more than likely my machine not running optimally right at the moment. But yeah, ton of stuff here, guys. It looks really fantastic. I hope that comes across in the on the screen for you as it does here. So we'll just skirt around here, get a nice view of the vegetation and also the blending of the land textures into the sea. They've done a really nice job of that. There's no sharp edges. It's all very kind of natural looking. As far as I'm concerned, that looks great. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start to make our way over to Saba, and I'm not going to make you guys sit through that, so I'll bring you back when we're a little bit closer to Saba. And here's a beautiful secret beach we've just found. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so see you very soon. Okay guys, so welcome back, and you're looking at Saba, which is an absolutely incredibly beautiful island here, and right off of the nose is where we're going to be landing, but we're going to do one lap around the island to give you a nice view. But yeah, check out how short the field is there. Look at that. So it's going to be a lot of fun getting in there. But yeah, let's climb on up over the top of this mountain and we'll see all of the beautiful things it has to offer. I mean, first of all, just look at the texturing. It's absolutely incredible. It really is superb. We're going to have enough torque to make it over here, so we'll just take a slightly safer route this way. Yeah, very cool. Loads of vegetation, loads of houses, none of them in any weird places, which is just great. Let's jump outside and have a wee look. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Very, very nice. Lovely shadowing down there. Yep, they've really done a great job on this. It looks very impressive, and again, I cannot wait to try this in VR. And wow, there's a lot of red roofs there. Very cool. Be nice to do some gliding up here as well. So much fun. Okay. Oh wow, look at this. Absolutely stunning. Right, there's our beloved airfield. All 25 inches of it. So let's go back into the cockpit. Do a crazy descent and then land right there. And then after we've done that, after we've had a quick look around the airfield here, we'll go back to St Barts and then we'll have a look at the airfield there in a lot more detail. Alright, let's do some crazy stuff. This is such a fun little aircraft. It's actually very, very fast and light and nimble. So it's, as I said, it's great for sightseeing. While we're here, let's just do a quick stall. Whoa! Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Very fun. Alright, let's get her down to 90 knots, get some flaps out. And yeah, try and land this thing on what is an incredibly short runway. But we'll manage it. No problem for us professionals, of course. He says. Alright, so we do have a massive wall, Donald Trump style, just protecting the I suppose it stops the rocks from falling, and then the runway falling into the sea. I don't know. Anyway, I want to try and avoid that. I'm going to come in at about 60 knots if possible. And what a very beautiful approach this is. A lot of fun. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, there really is not a lot of room here, so it's going to be very limited to probably twin otters and things like that coming in here. I doubt anything else can be enough space to take off here. Oh, and on cue there's a twin otter right there. Alright, we'll come off at A. Very fun. I really like the grass textures, by the way. That looks great. Well, we probably shouldn't have come off here. Anyway, let's just come to a stop, have a quick look around what is on offer here. So, yeah. What a lovely little airfield this is. Oh dear. Let's just put that on. There's a guy taking a photo of that. That's cool. And yeah, a bunch of people waiting for their sightseeing tour around the island, I guess, or maybe a trip to another island. Very fun, very fun. This is a great little sort of hop stopover, maybe on the way to somewhere else as a quick sort of tour. Very scenic island. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take you back to St Barts and we'll have a quick look around the airport. Yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, so here we are at the beach end. So let's go take a look at the beach, first of all, of the runway. It's just, of the airfield, I should say. There's the people waiting to see aircraft coming in. Lovely textures here. Very good, excellent sand textures. Yeah, just very, very nice. Right, anyway, let's go and have a look a little bit closer to the airfield. We've got some tennis courts, a playing field. We've got a bunch of shops or houses, not quite sure. Parade of shops, I think, yeah. Right by the airfield. A lovely helipad, and that's textured very nicely. Couple of TBM there. We got some static Cessna caravans, more TBMs. Oh, a bunch of GA stuff here. Very cool. Caravan in there. Some storage. Just a ton of stuff. This is really nice. Got people waiting to see aircraft coming in. There we go, guys. Awesome stuff. So as we sort of just end the video, I'll do a quick sort of time lapse here to show you the night lighting. But yeah, I'm super impressed. I hope you are too. Do feel free to check it out in the org store. I think the value of what you get here is incredibly good. I think it's a very high quality piece of scenery, and I would highly recommend picking it up. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.